In their minds, they want to bring slavery back. They're okay with it because, you see...
Whoopi Goldberg and The View might have just had their biggest and most embarrassing meltdown yet. And of course, they got a ton of backlash from their viewers because this time I just think that they've gone too far. And even the viewers of The View can see that The View and Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Hostin have just gone too far. Like, this is just getting ridiculous to the point where it's 100% performative. There's no way that there's no way Whoopi Goldberg actually holds the opinions that I'm about to show you right here. Anyway, let's get into this clip here from The View talking about how Republicans and right-wingers want to bring back slavery. Absolutely wild, man. Let's check this out.
But yesterday, the Arizona Supreme Court set the state's abortion rights back 160 years, upholding a Civil War era abortion ban. Now, Governor Kay Hobbs vowed to fight. This is just the beginning, she said. And State Senator Ava Birch talked about the personal impact of this law. Take a look.
Just now, the Arizona Supreme Court issued its opinion in Planned Parenthood v. Mays, upholding one of the most extreme abortion bans in the country. It has no exceptions for women who are the victims of rape or incest or any regard for pregnancy complications. The near total Civil War era ban that continues to hang over our heads only serves to create more chaos for women and doctors in our state.
A couple weeks ago, I had an abortion, a safe, legal abortion here in Arizona for a pregnancy that I very much wanted, a pregnancy that failed, like many of my pregnancies before it. And now we're talking about whether or not we should put that doctor in jail. This isn't what the people of Arizona or the people of this country want.
So when you heard it, what was your response?
I said, thank you for the gift to the Democrats in the next election, even though I worry.
You see what I mean? I always say this, but they do not care about making the country a better place. They don't care. I'm not even saying that their opinions would, like what they're pushing would make the country a better place. I'm saying put yourself in the mind of Joy Behar, of Whoopi Goldberg, of a leftist, a woke cultist. You would think that if they are acting with good intentions, pure intentions, and they really just care about women's rights and all this other stuff that they push, this wouldn't be the first thing that comes out of Joy Behar's mouth. The fact that abortion is, they're trying to ban abortion in Arizona or whatever, the first reaction wouldn't be, oh, thanks for the gift for Democrats in the next election. It would be, oh, I feel so sorry for the women that their lives are going to be ruined because they can't stop having unprotected sex. Like they can't control themselves. I'm so sorry for them. They're taking away one's. That would be the reaction, right? Instead, it's, well, my first reaction is thank you, because now we get to, all they care about is winning. That's it. They don't care about what the effects of that winning is going to be. All they care about is did my side win or did my side not win? And that's it. That's all they care about.
Worry about the women. And, it's like, first of all, the Republican Party seems to want us to take us back to 1964, not 1864, when this particular law was made, way before women had the right to vote.
Way before it was even a state. Arizona wasn't even a state yet.
Yeah. But they seem to be flip-flopping around because they know it's a losing issue. So that what's her name? Carrie Lake. She's like on one side, then she's on another side. The same with Donald Trump. They don't know what.
Carrie Lake, who is running for the U.S. Senate against Ruben Gallego. Yeah. And Carrie Lake was actually for this before she was against it. Now, she's
against it now because they see the writing on the wall. They understand that women are going to be motivated to vote.
It's a bad issue for the Republican Party. Let me say this. We could see...
If you enjoy content like this, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. It really does help me out a ton. Let's get back to the video.
See this coming, right? I mean, you talked about it, Whoopi. If you read the Dobbs decision, and I think everyone should...
Tell them what it was.
The Dobbs decision just came down overturning Roe v. Wade. And precedent, was supposed to be super precedent. Justice Samuel Alito is the person that wrote for the majority. And he said, Roe's failure even to note the overwhelming consensus of state laws in effect in 1868 is striking. So be very clear. He wrote a roadmap for the states so that they could look in their books and go back to the 1860s, even before Arizona was founded, which was in 1912, and gave them the game book.
And he was appointed by Donald Trump.
Yes, he was.
Who took the credit for overthrowing Roe v. Wade.
Well, just
Go ahead. Wait, go ahead.
Well, you know a law is crazy when even Carrie Lake thinks that it's too extreme. So she's coming.
And this is supposed to be the resident conservative, and it's obviously like a token fake conservative person. It's just like, why even act like you're conservative? Like, nobody watches this show that is a conservative. I don't even know if anybody watches this show at all. Like, at all. But let me know in the comments. Like, do you know any fans of The View? Because I've never met a fan of The View ever. Even leftists, right-wingers, like, it doesn't, like, there's never been one. And if there were fans of The View, they definitely wouldn't be right-wingers. So why even have a conservative on the panel? I don't get it. Or if a fake conservative on the panel to try to pander to that side. Just let it run. Just let it be old ladies past their prime complaining about things they have no idea what they're talking about and pushing an agenda.
Coming out now because she realizes it does hurt Republicans running in the state, and I would say nationwide. What I'm most struck by is I'm constantly hearing from Republican girlfriends who are horrified by what we're seeing in Texas, what we're seeing in Arizona, South Dakota, some of the most extreme bans on abortion. Even Ronald Reagan always believed in exceptions for rape, incest, and life of the mother. This doesn't even have an exception for rape. Or incest. I believe that a lot of elected Republicans are completely out of step with the sentiment of the country, because we've seen in Kansas, a very red state, Ohio, and Kentucky, that Republicans turned out to protect some access to abortion. Yeah. So this is that's a big win for Democrats, I believe, in the election. But
here's something you have to keep in mind. Take a look at the things that they're rolling back. Remember, I said ages ago, in their minds,
and here it comes right here. Here's going to be the absolutely absurd statement that's going viral from Whoopi Goldberg, stating that, well, I'll just let you watch it yourself.
Want to bring slavery back. They're okay with it.
Hold on.
Because
we got to rewind this and listen to what Whoopi Goldberg just said. Listen to this closely.
Things that they're rolling back. Remember, I said ages ago, in their minds, they want to bring slavery back. They're okay with it because
look at Sunny. Look at Sunny. I think this person's name's Alyssa. I don't know, but look at their reactions whenever she says that, because they're both just like, well, that's ridiculous, but we're on The View, so we have to act like The View acts and act like we agree. Watch their face.
In their minds, they want to bring slavery back. They're okay with it because, you see, things change. One of the good things about the Supreme Court is you can fight to make sure you make stuff better. You don't generally fight to make stuff worse.
Or to
roll back. And to me, if you're okay.
So the only way to make things better is by being a progressive. Are you really that dumb? To make things better, I cannot believe what I'm hearing out of this person's mouth. Do you guys realize how ridiculous this is? She said, Whoopi Goldberg just said, normally as the Supreme Court, you fight to make things better, not roll things back. Dummy, you are complaining that they're trying to bring back slavery. Do you understand that in order to get rid of slavery, we had to roll things back? So if the only way to make the country better was be progressive and push things forward, then slavery would have never been rolled back. Do you understand? Like, I understand from a certain point of view, you think that getting rid of slavery was actually pushing forward, but so could abortion. Like, you could think of abortion the same way. So it's just so ridiculous how these people think that they can say these things that are so dumb, but they say it with conviction. So the other old ladies that watch them actually believe what they're saying, but they don't know anything. It's not even like they're not well researched. They don't even understand, they don't even understand common sense. They don't understand the implications of certain things that they're saying and how hypocritical it is coming out of their mouth.
Okay, rolling that back when things were not even a state, when we had no say.
Yeah.
So how's that going to roll? How's that going to roll? What's the next thing? Because, on this, with all of this comes birth control. Right. With all of this comes everything that you need as a woman to have had put in place to make sure that we were doing better than we were
And
Well, but
before.
hold on, because I
have to make a
I haven't
correction.
spoken on this, and I'd like
Just let me
to,
make a
because-
correction.
Go ahead.
It was George W. Bush who
Yeah.
appointed Alito, not Trump.
It wasn't.
Well,
Trump
but-
just got the others in, was helped
Yes, he
Alito.
did.
Right, but listen, Trump, until a few days ago, was taking credit for having overturned Roe v. Wade
Yeah.
because he appointed the 3 judges that have made this difference. And so now he's trying to distance himself from this. He owns this. This is all about Donald Trump. This is the consequence of Donald Trump's presidency. This is the consequence of the people who voted for Jill Stein. And if you want to stop it, you have a choice. You can vote. Women didn't vote in 1864.
Yeah, I don't want to stop it. I think, yeah, it is a consequence of what Donald Trump did, and it's just another W on his record. Shout out to Donald Trump. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking about these absolutely ridiculous statements from Whoopi Goldberg and The View. Pretty routine nowadays, but this is one of the worst ones ever. the fact that Sunny Hostin and the fake conservative on the panel were so shocked. You can see their reaction as soon as Whoopi Goldberg said they're trying to bring slavery back, and then they had to like bring it back down to earth. But you could tell that they were just like, what? Bring slavery, like that's just a bit too far, even for The View and Whoopi Goldberg. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking about this clip. Obviously, absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Let me know what you think. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hope to see you guys on the next one.